Hello and what is up, guys? JustinMFrank here to talk about a zero tolerance knife. New unboxing, my initial impressions. First of all, this new box from Zero Tolerance is much nicer than the old black box. That's my first initial impression. Let me just say that off the bat. But we're not even telling you what knife we're talking about. We're talking about the 0609 RJ Martin collaboration design. Much anticipated. I have opened this already. Let's see what comes in the box. Before I show you that, ZT has stepped up their paperwork game with a nice little instructional pamphlet. So they have listened to their consumer feedback, which is, impressive. So it's nice that you get that information with your knife now. They're really doing a good job with that. So otherwise, the only other thing that comes in the box is, of course, the knife wrapped in the standard bubbly stuff. And let's look at it. It's got that little moisture packet and the clip. And besides that, we're looking at this beautiful design. Let's see if we can look through that pivot. Yep, that see-through pivot. Let's look at it for the first time. Ooh, that's nice. See the 20 CV steel, the RJ Martin design, serial number 7313. Not that that really matters, but very nice knife. A little branding on the clip, but I don't mind that. The anodization on this is really nice. Really have to like it a lot, and I'm very impressed. So let's move this other stuff out of the way and get into some comparisons, guys. There's going to be some down dirty comparisons. I literally have a treat for you, though. I have pretty much most of the collection here with me, so you're going to see this knife compared to a lot of other knives. So let's get talking about it. Alright, let's start off, I guess, with the Spydercos. This is the Spyderco Paramilitary 2 in S110V steel, the purple edition, and definitely a little bit bigger than the ZT. And I'll go ahead and bust out my other Spyderco to show you the PM3. Much closer in size, much more similar. So that is the Spyderco comparison, down and dirty. Now let me show you my CIVIVI to compare it to. My Canine Nadar in 690s from CIVIVI. Keen and Nadar. You want to look that up. Sorry, because I'm not going to put titles in this probably. I may. Now let's move on to the Benchmades, and I have a lot of them. First very famous knife, full-size grip tunion, DLC black coating, S30V blade. Let's see how it compares. Actually, not that much bigger as far as length. I mean, obviously it's a little bit longer, but I mean, this is where you're going to see the difference in that girth or width. This is a much chunkier knife. Let's move on to out the fronts from Benchmade. We have the Phaeton right here. That's kind of gentleman OTF, I would say. S30V steel, DLC coating as well. Kind of similar in size. This is obviously a little bit longer of a blade. Actually, it might be the same size as blade. So look at that, or it's maybe a 1 inches longer, but very similar to these knives, even in color. Oddly, even though they're different in a lot of ways, they're similar in a lot of ways. So I thought that was actually a pretty good comparison. Now the Benchmade Infidel, full size, DLC black coating, D2 steel blade. Obviously going to be much larger with that 3.9-inch blade on this knife, and a large handle, more tactical. Not that this knife isn't tactical. Next we have a very famous knife, the Osborne design, originally 940, but this is a 9400 automatic adaptation of it. S30V steel. Got my own pocket clip on it. This is a great comparison right here. Great two knives battling. I may do a head-to-head on these two knives soon, but let's look at the width on that. Pretty similar. I mean, and both look beautiful in their own unique ways, so hard to decide between a knife like this and that. But I digress. We're going to keep moving. And now I'm going to show off my favorite knife of all time, the Morpho. Sorry, that was impressive. 32. So the baby Morpho, my first ever Benchmade, first ever high-end knife, D2 steel, and it is very similar in size. Isn't that kind of funny? That Bally that Benchmade has discontinued for a long time and is highly sought after is the same size as that, and I guess that's probably why, is because this is such a pocketable knife and so is this. But anyway, close that up, get it out of the way. Let's pull out the other Bally song, the king of the collection, the model 85, these billeted titanium handles, S30V blade, ball bearing pivots. I know that was the most unexciting way to open it, but look at this lockup. Ooh, that sound. And that old school Benchmade Bally song butterfly logo. Always cool to show off. Blade cutout that matches the handle, but this is going to be much bigger. I mean, this knife is 10.1 inches long in total, and this is 7.4, so you can obviously see it's eclipsed by it. I mean, just the blades alone. So, not very similar, but I wanted to compare them anyway. We're having fun here today, guys. Next, some gentlemen's knives. I got the Benchmade AKA 3800. A lot smaller. Actually, this is a multi-tool with its S30V steel and screwdriver pry tool, money clip, bottle opener having. But that's a comparison of that. Now my Impel Lurch with my initials in S30V. Tiny in comparison to it. And the final Benchmade I will show off, and then we'll take a quick break and talk about some of the characteristics of this knife, is the Benchmade Micro Pocket Rocket Model 756, Shane Cyber in collaboration, 20 CV steel, one of the first 100 ever made. Titanium handles, anodized pivots, one of my favorite knives. But this knife, again, even though it's a small knife, this is thinner. This knife is thinner than this small knife. But maybe that's why this knife cuts so well, it's because you have such a good grip on it. But anyway, let's talk about this knife a little bit. I'm going to read the description off of Blade HQ to you. The Zero Tolerance 0609 is a more compact version of the 0606 CF factory custom collaboration from RJ Martin and Matt Martin. It offers a clean, detailed titanium handle with grip enhanced machining and a bronzed anodized finish. The 0609 is equipped with CPM 20 CV steel blade and two-tone finish with satin grinds and stone wash flats. The sleek folder comes complete with see-through pivot SDP, designed by RJ Martin to allow you to see through it, adding another unique touch to this exceptional knife. So that's what they have to say about it on Blade HQ. Some of its statistics about it. Its overall length is 7.4 inches, as I mentioned earlier. Blade length is 3.4 inches long. Cutting edge 3.375 inches. Blade width 1 inch. Blade thickness 0.12 inches thick. CPM 20 CV steel, and a drop point blade design with that flat and satin finish. Really nice. So that's the down and dirty specs. Now let's do some comparison to some other brands of knives. Got the zero tolerance. I'm sorry, this is the Microtech, not zero tolerance, UTX 70, 30V, tiny little gentleman's knife. So a little bit smaller, obviously. And then one of my favorite knives, 25th anniversary edition, first 1,000 ever made, Microtech Hawk. Obviously a little bit larger, a little more aggressive, a little different design. But I mean, the blades, not that different. No, they're totally different. Maybe I flipped it like that. Yeah. Anyway, interesting comparison. So those are the two Microtechs. And now let's start comparing it to its ZT brothers. First we have the 022 Baby ZT. Tim Galen, 20 CV steel on this one. Titanium on the other side. Let's go with the 04550. This is going to be a CIVIVI design, an S35V steel. Very nice. This is going to be the 0462, another CIVIVI design. Nice carbon fiber handles. Oh, I'm sorry, I don't even know if I did that enough. But yeah, let's throw them both down there. These two very comparable. This one a lot smaller. Let's see its width comparison. It just feels lighter. This one's a little bit more stronger built, I feel like. I don't know. But I mean, they're both well built, but this one feels a little more robust in the hand. Obviously more weight to it. And let's go ahead and get these out of the way and do a comparison to the zero tolerance 0223, the Tim Galen design. Really nice knife. 20 CV as well with G10 handle wraps and titanium handles. A little bit bigger or larger of a knife. Let's move on to the zero tolerance 0640 Emerson design, 20 CV blade steel. Really nice. I like the carbon fiber handles. Even most people hate them though, but I like them. But it's nice with the titanium inlay. And anyway, let's show you the comparison. This knife obviously going to be a little bit bigger, a little more hard use of knife, but I mean, not crazy difference. Now let's do the final knife. Well, final folder, I should say. The zero tolerance 0308, the 30-08, with that see-through design as well. The other see-through zero tolerance, see through them together. Wow, look at all that we can see below because of the holes in our knives. No, that is cool. Sure, they compare. I know we're just bantering, guys, but I hope these comparisons are useful. Maybe you own one of these knives, or you just are familiar with one of them. But I appreciate you watching and enjoying this content. Let's do just a couple other comparisons while we have it out to a Surefire Fury Tactical, something someone might be familiar with, and a Surefire MV Backup. Some flashlight comparisons and Montblanc Meister stroke. Anyway, guys, it's been fun talking and bantering today. I hope you enjoyed this knife. Hope you enjoyed all the comparisons. Really brought them all out for you today. Oh, one final one, and it's a ridiculous one, but the fixed blade Benchmade, the model 119. Had to end with a little bit of fun, guys. Take care. Please like and subscribe. Peace.